All right, everybody, let us talk about the Akashic Records today. So I get this question asked to me all of the time, and I figured I might as well create a YouTube video explaining what it is as well. And I'm sure you can find this info wherever you desire to look, but something said to me, Spirit talked to me and said, you need to create this Akashic Records video for your subscribers. So I said, amazing, I'm down. So let's talk about the Akashic Records. So if you imagine a filing cabinet, and if you open it up, the Akashic Records represents the filing cabinet to your soul. So as we know, we are in human form right now. Our soul is inside of our body, and our soul has had many other lifetimes, past lives, future lives, interdimensional lives, meaning like our soul is in this body and there is parts of it in other bodies as well, in different dimensions and timelines. And for some of you, that may baffle your brain, but that is actually the truth of our multidimensional selves. So our soul is having here an experience here on earth in the body that you're listening to this in. But we also have availability to interdimensionally travel, astro travel, and be able to be in different types of physical forms in different ways as well. So it's cool to think about it that way. It sometimes baffles the human brain to even have conceived of the fact that we may be multidimensional, being able to live multiple lives at once. But how it works energetically is everything is always happening at once, just in different dimensions, in different timelines. So we have the availability to jump timelines, to be able to collapse time, to be able to merge different dynamics of energy together. And what our pathway is right now is we are accelerating our availability to remember our spiritual connection, our soul's mission here on earth in this physical form, our availability to shine light into the world right now and really expand ourselves in remembering all the dynamics of who we really are and what we're meant to do here on earth. And it's a super cool time to be alive, like it really is. And the Akashic Records hold all of the answers to this for our soul. So it's like it's filing cabinet, right? It's like where we go to get information. So why would someone want to get an Akashic Records reading or clearing done? So a couple things is that they may be stuck in a certain groove inside their life right now and can't seem to get over it. Consistent patterns keep showing up for them. They think that they've healed the patterns, but they haven't. Or they're really looking for answers inside of what they're actually here to do. What they need, like what and how they're supposed to show up in the world right now to embody what energy. A lot of people do these types of readings when it comes to gaining clarity on their path, to making sure they're in alignment, to finding out answers to things that are potentially positioned in their world. And it's similar to like a psychic kind of reading, but we actually have your records open. So we're dealing directly with your energy, your soul's energy, your exact questions that you have inside of your soul's path and working within that. Now, why would someone desire a clearing in the Akashic Records is, especially right now, and a lot of you are probably feeling this, as we keep illuminating, meaning keep shining bright, doing the work, healing our wounds, honoring our duality, recognizing our shadows and moving through some of the processes, we are escalating our light vibrancy in the world, which means that because we are in a duality world, we have entities, we have energies, we have people that don't want us to do that. So therefore, they're coming in and cutting us off energetically at the knees. They're creating shadow energies around us. They're creating uncertainty. They're creating lack of worth. They're creating questions in our confidence. They're creating, chaos in how we're showing up. They're creating all different kinds of things. And when these energies get into our energetic field, we can clear them through different modalities, but using the Akashic Records, we get right to the root. We get them sent off into the dimensions that they're supposed to be in. We bind the energetics, we clear all of the infrastructures, and we also have access to doing hundreds of different types of prayer requests. So if your abundance portals are closed, we can open those up and clear that. If you aren't sure of your destiny mission and you're getting distortion, we can clear the pathway so that that can drop in. If you're vulnerable to certain energies or you have curses or spells on you, all of this stuff is done through Akashic Records clearings. And so it's so vital as we move through this level of expansion that we get into our unique energy blueprint, our unique way of doing things, our uniqueness in this space. And if you desire answers to that, or you're like, man, all that stuff about the clearing is really hitting home with you, I do these. And I'll put the link in the description and you can go ahead and lean into that and purchase that for yourself. And we also do an hour of channeling when I go into the debrief as to what I found in your space. And then you have availability to ask any of the questions that you desire to move through. But if anything, we all have access to our own records and we all can step into that. Now, that's not normally something I teach, especially not on a YouTube video. But inside of this space right now, I would just urge you, whenever you are feeling stuck and maybe you're not like, I don't really want a reading. So take this and just lean into this. Whenever you're feeling stuck or you're feeling drained or you're feeling like, oh my God, shit's hit the fan, I want you to drop into your heart. So I want you to close your eyes and breathe and a couple deep breaths and drop into your heart and really open up that heart center right here, that heart chakra, and allow yourself to feel your truth. And then ask the questions as to why certain things are happening. What is needed for you to move through this? What is the next level for you? And through that, we connect right into the soul through our heart and availability there. Now, if you are used to talking to yourself and meaning intuition and asking your higher self questions, this will be easy for you. But for some of you that have never done this before, you are going to potentially need to keep dropping in and keep dropping in and keep dropping in so that you can continue to expand that tool, right? It's like a practice, just like yoga is, right? For all the things, it's a practice. But really considering and leaning into using your Akashic Records to be able to help guide you in your next moves and tapping into that through that heart center into your soul's path to be able to access your own records and find out truthfully how you're supposed to be showing up now. What is the next phases? And a lot of us know already, right? We get pinged by our intuition, but a lot of us, like I used to for years, used to be like, whatever, okay, yeah, I'll get to that. And then it never comes through because there's always that piece that maybe we have a fear around or, we don't really want to know or we're scared to step into. So today I am urging you on this video to step into this space, to be able to expose it and open it up and continue to align it for yourself because there's some power in this available energy we have. And if you're watching this video right now, I guarantee you are being called to step into your light lane right now. And it's needed. The world needs you. Your piece to the puzzle is needed. So I just want to remind you of that today as we move through this. And if you have questions about this, throw it in the description, lean into that and ask the questions that you desire on your heart in the comments and everything. And I will pay attention and I will get back to you. You could also DM me on Instagram. Just check out the links in here in the description too. And I hope you guys are awesome and continuing to shine your light bright in the world. And I'll see you guys again soon. Have a great